You know, every once in a while, a smartphone shows up that completely breaks the rules. Like, it doesn't try to compete with iPhones or Galaxies. It just goes, you know what? Let's build something absolutely ridiculous. And this right here is exactly that phone. The Oukitel WP200 PRO, a device that's not just rugged but almost overbuilt. A phone that comes with 72 gigabytes of RAM, 1 terabyte of storage, and get this, it actually includes a smartwatch inside the box. Not as a bundle deal, not as a promotional offer. It's literally inside the box. I mean, seriously, who even does that? So I've got this absolutely massive box sitting on my desk, and the first thing that hits me, it's heavy. Like, genuinely heavy. If someone handed this to you without saying what it is, you'd probably think it's a tablet or a drone kit. I cut through the seal, lift the lid, and instantly, I stop. Because staring back at me isn't the phone, it's a smartwatch. And I'm like, wait, what? Did they send me the wrong product? Nope, this is actually part of the package. Oukitel literally gives you a smartwatch along with the phone. Underneath it, finally, we get the star of the show, the Oukitel WP200 PRO. It's wrapped nicely, feels weighty, and already looks like something built to survive a war. Then there's the usual paperwork, a quick start guide, warranty card, a few Oukitel stickers, all neatly packed. We get a Type-C to Type-C cable. And it's not some flimsy one either. This one's thick, braided, and feels like it could charge a power station. Then there's a 45-watt PD charger, because of course, you're gonna need some serious juice to fill up that enormous battery inside. And that's about it for the box. Time to move the box aside and focus on what really matters. The moment I pull the phone out, it hits me. This thing is a tank. It's big, bold, unapologetically rugged, but also surprisingly refined. And right away, I notice something most phones never include. It's already got a case attached, like it came pre-protected. It's a thick plastic shell that's been perfectly molded into the phone's design. And honestly, if you didn't look closely, you wouldn't even notice it's a separate piece. The texture on the back feels premium, a soft matte finish with metal elements running along the edges. You can just tell it's built to take a beating. But here's the twist. It still looks good doing it. The corners have reinforced bumpers, the sides are solid aluminum, and it feels more like holding a professional device than just a smartphone. And right there, near the top, something catches my eye. A magnetic mount. That's where the smartwatch actually attaches to the back of the phone. It's not a gimmick. It clicks into place like it belongs there, turning into a secondary smart display that shows your steps, heart rate, notifications, and more. Honestly, that's one of the most interesting design ideas I've seen this year. Before I dive into the phone, let's take a closer look at this little bonus device. The smartwatch has a 1.47-inch AMOLED display, and the first thing I notice is how bright it is. Colors pop, blacks are deep. It feels far from cheap. It connects through the DaFit app and lets you track your fitness, heart rate, sleep, and even your steps in real time. There's also Bluetooth calling, so you can literally answer calls from your wrist, which is wild for a watch that came free with a phone. It's got a 3,000 milliamp hour battery, and Oukitel claims you'll get around 10 days of standby. Honestly, if that's even close to true, that's impressive. And it's not just for looks. You can detach it, wear it like a regular smartwatch, or dock it back onto the phone where it becomes part of your digital ecosystem. It's such a simple yet clever idea that makes you wonder, why haven't other brands done this? All right, let's move back to the main device. The screen lights up and immediately, wow. That's a 6.7-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display with a 120 Hz refresh rate, and it looks absolutely stunning. The colors are rich, vibrant, and ridiculously bright, even outdoors. Scrolling feels silky smooth. Animations are fluid, and honestly, this doesn't feel like a rugged phone display. It feels like something out of a flagship. There's a punch-hole camera at the top for selfies, and under the glass, an in-display fingerprint scanner that's surprisingly fast. The bezels are thin, and overall, this thing looks a lot more premium than you'd expect from a phone that's probably meant to survive drops, dust, and rain. Flip it around, and you'll see a triple camera setup on the back. There's a 108-megapixel main camera, a macro lens, and a depth sensor, plus a bright LED flash. And the secondary smartwatch display fits neatly just beneath it, like a small, futuristic control hub. Now let's talk specs, because this phone doesn't just look good, it's a total monster underneath. We're talking about 72 gigabytes of RAM with 42 gigabytes physical and an additional 30 gigabytes virtual RAM expansion. Let that sink in. 72 gigabytes of memory in a smartphone. That's more than most gaming laptops. Then a 1 terabyte internal drive, not just expandable but built in. So you can store massive amounts of photos, 4K videos, and entire movie libraries without ever worrying about running out of space. It's powered by the Dimensity 8200 chipset, an octa-core processor that's known for efficiency and high-end performance. And of course, it supports 5G. So yeah, on paper, this is one of the most overpowered rugged phones ever made. But specs are one thing, performance is another. So I loaded up some heavy games, Genshin Impact, PUBG, Asphalt 9, you name it. And honestly, this phone handled them flawlessly. No lag, no frame drops, no overheating. Even after 30 minutes of gameplay on high settings. The visuals looked smooth, the controls felt responsive, and that AMOLED display made every color pop. And because of that giant 8,800 mAh battery, you don't have to worry about running out of juice halfway through a match. It just keeps going. The sound quality adds another layer to the experience. It's loud, punchy, and surprisingly clear. Not the typical tin can audio you get from rugged phones. This one actually sounds like it's meant for media consumption. And when you plug it in, that 45-watt PD charger gets you back to 100% faster than you'd expect from a battery this huge. Now, the cameras. The 108-megapixel main sensor is no joke. It captures a ton of detail, especially in good lighting. Colors are sharp and accurate, the dynamic range is solid, and close-up shots from the macro lens actually surprised me with how usable they were. Portrait mode gives you a nice soft blur without going overboard, and even low-light shots look clean thanks to the large sensor. Video-wise, you can shoot 4K at 30 frames per second and it looks crisp. Stabilization is decent, and the focus speed is quick. You can tell Oukitel has been putting more work into their camera systems lately. This isn't a throwaway feature anymore. The 32-megapixel front camera is also pretty solid. Not overly beautified, natural skin tones, and great for vlogging or video calls. Now here's where Oukitel's DNA really shows, the built-in Toolbox app. Inside, you've got everything from a compass and bubble level to a decibel meter, mirror, protractor, height measurement tool, and even a magnifier. Basically, it's a pocket toolkit for adventurers, builders, travelers, or anyone who just wants their phone to do more than scroll Instagram. There's also a dedicated Gemini AI button on the side, which acts like a smart assistant. You can trigger it with a single tap and get contextual help or control features hands-free. And battery life? That's where the WP200 PRO flexes its biggest muscle. Inside is a monstrous 8,800 mAh cell, and it just refuses to die. You can easily go 2 full days of heavy use, or 3 to 4 days on moderate use. Charging it with the included 45-watt PD adapter takes a bit because, well, it's a massive battery, but the fast charging speeds make up for it. The phone is also IP68 and IP69K rated, meaning it's completely waterproof, dustproof, and drop-resistant. I dropped it from shoulder height onto concrete, not a single scratch on the glass. That's impressive. So after spending a few days with this thing, I can confidently say, the Oukitel WP200 PRO isn't just another rugged smartphone. It's more like a flagship trapped inside a tank. You've got a gorgeous AMOLED display, 72 gigabytes of RAM, 1 terabyte of storage, a powerful Dimensity chip, a massive battery, and a smartwatch that comes in the box and literally attaches to your phone. It's one of the most unique devices I've ever used. Practical, overpowered, and a little bit crazy in the best way possible. If you're an adventurer, traveler, content creator, or someone who just wants a phone that won't break and won't slow down, this is probably the one to get. So yeah, that's the Oukitel WP200 PRO. It's bold, it's ridiculous, and I kinda love it for that. If you enjoyed watching this review, do me a favor, hit that like button because it really helps with the algorithm. And if you're new here, Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications because I've got more insane tech coming your way soon. Stuff that will seriously blow your mind. Oh, and if you want to check out the WP200 Pro for yourself, the official link is down below in the description. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this combo? Would you actually use a phone that comes with a smartwatch attached? Because for me, I think this might just be the start of something really interesting.